everybody, and welcome back to another video. Guys, today, as you can see, we have the Purge Trooper Commander, the VGM figure from the video game. I forget which video game it was from, but nonetheless, the figure, guys, as you can see, gorgeous. My favorite thing about the figure is, number one, the helmet, right? It's a new helmet that we haven't gotten from Hot Toys yet. Coming soon. You heard it here first. Number two, the color. The color application on this figure is gorgeous. I love gray. I love black. No diddy. So I love the paint that they use for this, the way it looks on it, the scuffing, the weathering on it, the weathering on the helmet, right? Also comes with a light up function, which I'm going to show you guys real quickly. Another thing, guys, the way they developed this helmet, the way they designed the interior of the helmet is kind of funky, kind of weird. So first and foremost, let's get into the only weapon that he comes with, right? So it's a long rifle. And so one thing I want to point out, well, a couple of things I want to point out. So number one, I feel like we've gotten this stuff before. Right? The style of rifle previously. This we've already gotten though. We get this magnetic piece that's detached. It comes in the box. Right? You got to put it on if you want to get the sniper look. You can see magnetic. And another thing that we got is the tip of it. You could replace it. You remove it. And it came with this one already in it. Let me put it in first. So it can only go in one way, guys. There's no way you can mess this up. As you can see, it's got to fit specifically one way. So this is another tip for the rifle. Very nice. I'm going to keep it like I had it just because I feel like these pieces are different. Even though I like the original one better, you know, this one looks kind of funky. But, you know, it is what it is. And obviously, this goes back on it. Also, guys, hands-wise, you get one fisted, another trigger hand, right? One's already on there. And then you get this wide-open hand, and then another relaxed hand. I have one relaxed hand on him already, and then obviously the trigger hand on the other side. So back to the figure, guys. So again, nothing new about this figure at all. If you own any of these clones or troopers or stormtroopers, you've seen everything on here. Literally everything. Obviously not the paint style, but or the combination of pieces, right? The skirt, we've seen plenty, right? As you can see, nothing new. Let me see if it's wired. It is not wired, but it stays. If you want to flip it. Yeah, it's not wired at all. Again, all of this stuff, pauldrons we've gotten, maybe, you know, even, I'm pretty sure we've gotten this color too, if I'm not mistaken. But let me show you guys what I'm talking about with the design of the helmet in the inside. So, look what they did. So again, helmet, gorgeous, right? But look what they did for the light. We've never gotten this style of design before, like with the tip here. It's usually for the rolling eye system, but let me show you guys what the helmet looks like when it's lit. It's really, really nice. I love the way it looks. I thought I saw something where somebody modded the way it looked. I don't know exactly what they did. I think they painted the lens more red, I want to say, and it made it brighter or more solid. Like right now it has like a little like orange tint to it. I don't know if you guys could see that, but somebody modded it. I don't know what they did to it, but did it look better? I don't think so. I mean, if it's supposed to be redder, then yes, then it'll look more accurate, but I don't remember playing this video game, so I don't really know anything about these troopers. Another thing, guys, there are more coming. Hot Toys teased another like 3 at least. Right? We had a white one, we had a black one, we had another one. You know, all different weapons, all different looks. right? One came with same exact look like this one, but no pauldron, so that's probably the grunt. And then obviously whatever the other ones were. Also, guys, when it comes to pricing, these things, and just like I told you guys, for those who watch my streams, for those who always pay attention to what I say, I told you guys from day one, when these limited releases started coming out, I said, this is the new game. They're going to kill it with this, and it's killing us. These things are very expensive for what they are. They're not worth what they're charging us, but because you're giving it FOMO by limiting these things, it becomes, it justifies them to overcharge us for these things. Don't be shocked. I don't know how many they did this year, meaning exclusives, limited exclusives with no head sculpt, meaning troopers, meaning stormtroopers, whatever it is that didn't come with a head sculpt. Because I can justify, 300 plus for a figure with a head sculpt that is limited, cool. But something like this, 3 and change for a helmet, I don't think so. They give us light up functions to make it, a little bit more justifiable and more worth it, I'm assuming, but still, it does not make, the figure that much worth the money. The bodies are great. The bodies have been getting great over time. The articulation on this thing is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's perfect, right? Nice and tight. You get any angle you want. They've been changing these bodies over the years because they just keep getting better and better. And that's what makes these figures, right? The panels of whatever trooper and the body, right? How much articulation you want to get out of that body. And that's pretty much it. Does the light up function justify the price markup? I don't think so, right? But obviously when it comes to making the figure, they're obviously spending more on mechanisms and more on lighting and more on electronics, which is why we got to pay for that. But does it justify it? Not to me. If we were to get the figure like this, there would be no problem. We've gotten plenty of figures like that with no light up functions with a helmet. So is it always necessary? I don't think so. But this is what's happening. So, like I was saying, I don't know how many we got last year, but you better believe we're gonna get way more this year because it's easy money in their pocket. They make them limited to make people FOMO over them, and to want them that much more. And yes, some people aren't falling for it, but if you're a collector, you're gonna want every single one. So it's just gonna get crazier. It's gonna get more expensive. And again, this is the new trick for them to just keep making money and keep making money. Like I said, the head sculpts that are limited, I don't mind. Whatever they charge, I don't mind because it's a head sculpt. These things, though, they're not worth what they're charging, and they're going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. As you can see also back there, guys, I got the Sideshow Utapau Airborne Trooper. So as you can see, Hot Toys had never made this style of figure. Same helmet, as you can see. Right? They've never did. And like I said in my streams, Hot Toys is now going to start doing everything that Sideshow has done many years ago. So Echo and Fives, as you guys saw, they're already out for pre-order. Wolf is already coming out for pre-order. What was the other one? There was the Grievous that only Sideshow had done many years ago. They're doing it now. So just stay tuned. Whatever you're expecting or want from Sideshow, just wait. I don't know how long, but just wait for Hot Toys to get to it because they're going to get to it. So another 10 guys. The figure's great. If you don't like troopers, you don't like clones, then, this is not for you. Obviously, like I said, these are not worth what they're charging, but they're still great figures. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.